See if we get anybody in here this lovely morning. Hello. Hello and welcome. What's up, people? Turn the chat on here. Okay, I've got to figure out how to get my printer to work again. So how do we do this? Let's see. Okay, let's remove it. Add it. Okay, what kind do I have? 900. Hi there, Lynn. How are you, dear? What's up? How's it going? Hope all is well. I gotta check something on my printer. Yes. Sit for a fairy. Okay, awesome. We shall do that. Thank you. What's today? Wednesday, September 6th. Okay. Oops. Well, okay, where are you at? What happened here? Did I lose you, Lynn? Let me get back in here. Okay, there we go. I thought I lost a connection there for a minute. Okay. Okay, Lynn, what would you like me to look into? $11.11. Woohoo! Whatever comes out for me. You know, I was this morning I'm such a dork. I was Googling the difference between CST, like Central Standard Time, and then CDT. And there really is no difference other than, like, the time is the same. Because I kept wondering, like, why? I've always thought I lived in Central, I go by Central Standard Time, but things kept saying CDT. So I see you're on the same as me. Okay, why is that? I guess that's enough light. I don't know why it looks so dark. Yeah, I've noticed the CDT. I didn't know they had that until my meetup group posted that. Yeah, okay, so I'm not the only weirdo then. I'm like, what? CDT? So I guess the CDT is between March and November. Whenever the time changes, in those months you call it CDT, and then because it's Central Daylight Time, but then after November, through March, then is CST. Yeah, I had no idea. I seriously thought maybe they were two different time zones, but it's the same time zone. It's just we're doing that, daylight savings time. And I'm not sure. I know it's March, but I'm not sure about November. Yeah, isn't that interesting? I just learned that this morning. Because everything that I was signing up for kept saying CDT. And I'm like, well, I better check and make sure that's the right time for me. But so, yeah, so CDT and CST, it's the same time. It's just depending upon what time of the year it is what it's referred to. Yeah. So interesting, huh? All right, let's see here for Lynn. Okay, what does Lynn need to know today, Spirit? What does Lynn need to know today? What does Lynn need to hear today? Yeah, I didn't either. I was just getting so confused. I kept saying CDT, and I'm like, maybe I'm wrong on my channel because I keep saying Central Standard Time. I'm like, maybe I'm wrong. All right, what does Len need to hear today? What does Len need to hear today? Spirit, message for Len, message for Len, please. Oops. Message for Len, message for Len, please. Message for Len, message for Len, please. Oops. Ooh, I felt the heat for sure. Okay, we have the garden. I don't know if I've ever told you that, but I feel heat on that first pile. That's why I always just make sure I feel some kind of heat. I guess it's the energy. I felt it's hot. I don't know if that, makes it any different, but okay, we got the garden, the key, the cross, the lilies, the house, the fish. Oh, you have heard me mention that? Okay. And the man. Oh my gosh. We got a man again, girl. But this is about like a breadwinner. This man, yeah, the fish and the cross. It's like a breadwinner, and then we have someone very passionate. Because you got the lilies here with the man. Now, he could be family because the house is here, but I'm not sure. Let's see. You and this damn man. Shall we reshuffle? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Remember when I kept doing that? Oh, there's the man. We're reshuffling. I was doing that for everybody. Okay, yeah. We got this man here who too many responsibilities. They may also be like overworking. They could also think that too many possessions or are having, well, too many possessions, they may think that that's a burden for them. Too many possessions or too much money is a burden. But they also think that having money or possessions is very important, even though having all of it is a burden. What the heck? I think family business. I think the fish in the house. I'm going to double check, but yes, it could be a established business, a family business. Um, I don't know. That's different. I wonder how that relates to me. Yeah. So they have like a rich, or well, a family values money or expensive objects. Established business, family business. They value comfort. Comfortable around money and familiar with financial or business issues. I don't know. I'll tell you a little bit more about the lily here as far as to describe this man. Because it could be several things. Oh, aging, retired, can be um, what if this isn't concerning your dad, even though I don't have the parent? Could that man be my dad? Well, I think I would have the bear here if that was the case, but it doesn't really have to be. Because I am getting something about retired. Um, like he's whoever this is, like he's the virtues relisted, virtues for the family, like honoring one's parents. This is the kind of things that's important to this person. This person's burdened though. Um, the home life is like morally constricted and uptight. They have a very humble home, or they live modestly. They're the breadwinner. So is your dad trying to get rid of things by chance? Like downsizing? He likes the house clean. My dad is retired but still working. Okay. He's trying to lessen bills, not totally eliminate them though. So has he been talking to you about this? Because he's kind of burdened by money, I think. But I do get that he like lives modestly though. He's he does the right thing even when it's difficult, even when it's burdensome. Um, is he like Christian? Like religious at all? I've never heard you mention anything like that. I don't know if I'd call him modest, perhaps though. Man, that light is like. He's not religious. Okay. I don't know. He's. I'm getting here that he's suffering, but it's with dignity. Like he's. Um, Selfless service, and that he does seem to be suffering here, but he's made peace with it. He actually thinks suffering is a virtue. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why this is about him, but it's definitely about a man here and money. Was he saying anything about this today? Yeah, like he's a solution for everybody. Like he really is trying to make a solution for everybody here for the family business. Um, and so he really feels some kind of relief that the cat's out of the bag. Um, and something's been accepted publicly. So he really is trying to make a solution that works for everyone, but he feels like he's the breadwinner, he's the main guy here, but he's getting older here. He's aging. He really wants to I feel like he wants to get rid of stuff like possessions, and maybe that's the business itself. He wants to get out of that, but at the same time he wants to make sure that everybody's taken care of. So that I think would include you. I think that's your message, that your dad is he may be like quietly not really maybe saying something, uh not really, he may not be speaking all these things, but it's like you need to know that yeah, there is a light at the end of the tunnel here, and he has accepted this responsibility. He's took on this burden willingly. He really wants to be delivered from this hardship, though. Like, he does not want to do this shit no more. He really doesn't. But yet he wants the solution to work for everybody. He kind of feels it's his duty, but he wants relieved of it. So I don't know that your dad feels like that, but I mean, I don't know if you know how much he like feels obligated here, but he don't want to anymore. He's getting old. Actively looking for a new job. I've shared my findings with him. Okay, the only thing for him is he doesn't do well not having anything to do. Okay. His brain is always busy to the point he entertains foolishness and drama when there's nothing for him to do. Oh dear. Hi, Persephone. Hello, dear. So I don't know why you're getting this message, Lynn, other than because I think it really is about him, which I find it interesting because I don't have the bear here. But I have no doubt it's your dad because we've got way too much family business and the breadwinner and he's the main guy and the family, the house is here, the family's here, so it's definitely him. You said he's retired, but he's still working. You might notice him start getting rid of stuff. He does talk about downsizing their house. Yeah, you're probably gonna notice that he's gonna start getting rid of possessions. He doesn't feel he needs all that stuff, because he just really doesn't. From what this says, he just really doesn't want to have all that on him anymore. He wants to be relieved of it. He wants to be relieved of possessions. He wants to be relieved of duties, responsibilities. He just wants to grow old with his family. They want to find a house they love, not just because it's smaller and less expensive. Well, sure, yeah, they want to live out the rest of their days. That'd be great if he'd keep his mouth closed. I don't know why he's coming up here. I guess he's important somehow. But I mean, he seems like a good guy because he's really trying to do what's going to work for everybody. Even as he doesn't seem selfish. I mean, not in this reading, anyways, because he really feels like it's all on him to make everyone else happy. But but he does feel better now that everybody knows. He's got some kind of relief that like the cat's out of the bag. Everybody knows he is done. He don't want to do this no more. I hope he finds him a hobby. If he's, you know, if you don't have nothing to do, then he's going to cause drama. We don't want that, right? That's what I have for you, my dear. Yeah, and he does need a hobby. I mean, the cards didn't say that. That's just coming from me. You know, I actually hang out with a lot of retired people. The reason being is most people my age, my friends, they're at work. you know. But me with, my business here and everything, I don't live that kind of life. I hang out with retired people. And they all have hobbies to keep them busy. Thank you, dear. Okay. Persephone, I saw your donation, dear. Thank you. Yes, I did. Yes, MMW, yes, you can donate. Absolutely. Persephone, you are up. And then if you do donate, is it Melody? You'll be after Persephone. Yeah, Persephone, go ahead and post your question, dear. Conversation could be good if he keeps it light with him. Oh, if it's kept light with him. Any messages from my spirit guides? Yes, I'm doing fantastic. You know what? I think I'm going to use the angel deck for you. I haven't used that in a while. And I feel like it has really good messages from spirit guides. Also, like your guardian angels, there's a certain archangel here that may show up, and I will let you know, if there's a particular archangel that you're getting this message from. I'm just giving you a specific message. Let's see what we have here for Persephone. What does Persephone need to hear too? Please? This is my very first deck. It's a beautiful deck. Doreen Virtue. Is that her name? Yeah, Doreen. She's the gal that used to be very new age and now she's Christian. Putting down new age stuff. I don't know. She still made beautiful decks. All right, messages for Persephone. Remember you saying it was your first deck now. Oh, yeah. So I've read for you from this deck. Yeah, when I was going around reading for free for people, they would freak out on the Rider-Waite deck. But if you have angels on the cards, apparently that makes it better. That's what, when you're scared, But this is Rider Waite based too. I mean, it's got the devil card in here and everything. It's just named something different. It means the same. Oh yeah, people were scared. They wanted the angel deck. This is people in person. I'm not talking about on YouTube. All right, messages for person. Messages for person. Messages for 7. Queen of Air, Knight of Air, okay. Unity, Awakening, and the Ace of Water. So we do have 2 archangels here, Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Gabriel. Okay, so you're showing up here, Queen of Air, which is like the Queen of Swords. Like you're independent, you're experienced, you're realistic, you make your decisions very objectively. You're good at, or you should be, like clearing away anything that's no longer serving you. Try to see the humor in situations, not taking things so seriously. You're also showing up here as intelligent, decisive, which I said that earlier, idealistic, tireless, like you, when you make your decisions, you can come up with creative solutions. It's like advice here to take time to carefully review your options. Even when things come at you very quickly, still take your time when you make decisions. Then we have Unity here, which is the like the High Priestess. Is that right? Yeah. No, not the High Priestess. The Hierophant. It's telling you, you're also being told, Persephone, that you should seek out mentors and like-minded friends, people that think like you, like spiritual organizations. I don't know if you maybe have people around you that are like more traditional and you're more like spiritual. And so it's telling you here to find people like you, like like-minded friends like you. Yeah, and then you have the awakening here. So yeah, like, are you going through some kind of spiritual awakening or something? Probably. Like you're looking at things differently than, say, your old friends here. Maybe that's the decisions here. You're getting rid of everything that no longer serves you, maybe even people that no longer serve you. And you're looking at things from a different perspective. It's resonating so much right now. Yay! Hey, Sully. Hey, girl. Yeah, it's talking about for you to be yourself. Yes, I've been having a big awakening since late July. Oh, amazing. Yeah, I'm getting chills. I don't know, it's down my left leg. I'm still trying to figure out when I get these chills in my body, what the certain parts of the body, what exactly it means. So I'm not sure. But other than it's just telling me this is truth. This is truth. Like this message is the truth for you. That, yeah, you're looking at things from a different perspective now. Maybe not seeing things so much on that traditional, the way things are traditionally done, but more looking at things spiritual wise. Yeah, I'm getting here that, yeah, I think I told you that already. You need to be yourself. Yeah, going through an awakening here. You might want to Google Archangel Gabriel, give you some more information. And then the Ace of Water here, yes, definitely, is talking about you having spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. So this is all about you. It's like you're making new decisions based upon your spiritual awakening. And it's really your intuition. You're going to notice as you grow spiritually how much your intuition grows as well. This is exciting for you, but it gets lonely. I can relate. It gets lonely when you're sitting there with your old friends and they're talking and you're just like, God, I don't even resonate with any of this shit they're talking about. Like, I don't care about this stupid crap about the kids' football game or, whether you got a new car or just stuff like that. One of my biggest lessons I've been learning is to stop overthinking and just surrendering to the universe. Yes, yes, exactly. Following your intuition. And then it gets lonely because you're like, man, like, I wish I can just find someone that resonates with me, Well, you'll find it here. You can find it here on Tarotchic Tarot readings. But, sometimes we want that in person. It's different, right? So you might want to try to seek out like-minded people. Be it, I think even like on Facebook, they have groups called like-minded people. Um, find that in your area or something like that. But just be yourself. Yeah, I've been wanting to find more people like me as well. Yeah, it's hard. I'm out there too. I'm trying to. I have found some people. But, as spiritual people, though, we kind of like to be alone. We do a lot of our spiritual growth alone. So you find people like you, but then they're like you in the sense that they like to be alone too. So it's weird. But I mean, but you can still do things together and have conversations with people who know what you're talking about and don't think you're crazy. Because you could talk to other people about synchronicities and they look at you like you've lost your mind, right? Um, there are people out there that are like, yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, and it's so good and it feels so good to find those people. So I think you're on your path to finding those people here. Just follow your intuition, it says. All right, that's what I have for you, dear. Thank you so much for your donation. It can be isolating coming from a traditional background. Yes, it is. Trust me, I understand. I feel it every day. And so sometimes I go ahead and go around people just because you're lonely or whatever. And then you're sitting there with them like, God, why did I go around these people? That's my experience, anyways. I should know better and just not go around them. But some of these people I've known, since like kindergarten. So, anyways, you're welcome, Persephone. All All right, let's see what we have here. We've got Miss Melody is up next. So Melody, you can go ahead and post your question. Looks like you are doing the Lenormand. Then after Melody, we have Sully. I hope you don't mind me calling you Melody. If you do, let me know. It's just easier for me to say. But some people don't want people to know their names. Okay. Is Stefan giving his attention to someone else, or is he busy like he claims? It's like our communication has been terrible lately. Okay. Let's get out the fairy Lenormand. I'm going to have to find a different way to word it because with Lenormand, we can't really do yes or no questions. The answers just don't make sense, and I want to get you the right information. However, we can find a way to word this so that you get the information that you're looking for. So we can ask, like, what is the cause of the terrible communication with Stefan lately? I think you'll get your answer with that. If it's someone else, it'll come up. If it's busy, it'll come up. I know we haven't been seeing eye to eye for the past month or so. Okay. So when you guys, the communication you guys are having is kind of like conflicting, like conflicts. Okay. What is the reason for Stefan and Melody's terrible communication lately? What is causing this communication here to go awry? What is causing the communication, the breakdown in communication? It's like he's very brief. Okay. What is causing the breakdown in communication with Stefan? And I hope I'm not getting you mixed up with somebody, but weren't you guys, you said you guys were talking like every day, every night, something like that? I think that was you that told me that. What is the cause of the breakdown in communication with Stefan and Melody? What is the cause? Yes, okay. What is the cause of breakdown in communication with Stefan and Melody? What is the cause of the breakdown in communication with Stefan and Melody? What is the cause of breakdown in communication with Stefan? So I wanted more like a commitment, and I don't know if that made him put that. Okay. What's the cause of breakdown in communication? Oops. Communication. Is that what he said? He's not in the headspace. Oh dear. Okay. What's the cause of breakdown in communication? Reality All right, we got the fox here, the bouquet, the man, there he is, the mice, the ring, the rider, and the garden. Okay. Yeah, there is something about like social anxiety or this. Yes, I'm getting something about social anxiety, but also I do get with the fox and the ring here that the relationship, like he wants it to be of benefit to him. It looks like I'm getting selfishness here, but I don't know, somehow he wants it to just be to his benefit, whatever works for him. And so if it doesn't work for him, he don't want it. So I'm gonna get you some details, but that's kind of the gist I'm getting here. And I'm getting dishonest representation. Like he's not representing himself as he truly is. Like he keeps something a secret from the public. He doesn't want his reputation destroyed. That's the social anxiety. It's something about how he's presented to the public. All right. He seems to care a lot what other people think. Yeah, he wants things for himself, for his own benefit. He only wants things that are useful for himself. Okay? This sounds kind of narcissistic. He sounds a little bit narcissistic here. He's been coming up so much lately in other readings. Oh, about his sexuality. Oh. I feel more of a narcissist, kind of like he's very dependent upon his looks. His identity is dependent upon his looks, and he's very like friendly to people and flatters people, but it's to get what he wants. Flattery and social visits for selfish purposes, to be nice to others for one's own gain. He acts like he's friendly to people, I don't know. It sounds like a narcissist to me, which I'm not saying there couldn't be something about his sexuality too. I'm not seeing that here, but that doesn't mean it's not true. It's just not coming up here. This is just someone who's like, yeah, he's very cautious about a commitment. I am getting that. Great cautious concerning promises or commitment. Connections with serve ourselves. So if it's not serving him, he don't want it. Is a very selfish man, honey. And probably when you started wanting commitment, as wait, no, she's not useful for me now. Because when you're committed to someone, right, that means you can, you're only with them. And he's, yeah, predictable selfishness. I mean, this guy's just, it's all about him, hun. He only keeps up a connection with you if it benefits him. Let's see what else we got here. But yeah. Yeah, a promise which was never intended to be kept. So, honey, if he was leading you on as if thinking that, yeah, we're gonna be in a commitment or something like that, no. He never intended to keep that. I'm getting an unhealthy or harmful relationship, dwindling commitment, lack of commitment, fake commitment. So he never intended to be in a relationship, hon. He just wanted to, God, I hate to say these words because it's so hurtful, but like he wanted to use you for what he could get out of you, make you think that he's going to be committed to you, but he never really was. God, that's hurtful. I'm sorry, dear. I don't like to hurt people, but I want to tell you what I see here. Activities and social networks. So what? Okay. Something about he doesn't want to make it public. You understand? Okay. Um, I is there something on social media or something? He's a pastor. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he doesn't want the public. It's something about the public. Someone is outed, something is made public confrontation. Like, I don't know if that would hurt his reputation. Maybe the social networks is the church, right? Because there is, first thing I got was something about social anxiety. So there is a problem here with the way he looks to other people. Like he's got to have his way he looks, he's got to keep his reputation all good for the community, and he puts on he's fake. He's fake. You're better off without him. I've heard of people, and I mean, narcissists come from all sorts of places, but I've heard of, pastors and people that are like pillars of the community, and that everyone thinks they're this great person, but behind closed doors, they are not. Yeah. And the man and the mice, I was just noticing that. Yeah, he's like corrupt. He's, good Lord. So I don't know. I don't really see another woman here, hon. I see somebody who, it says reputation. He's a crook. He's covert. Oh, he's a covert narcissist. OMG. A man who isn't good for us. He's not good for you. I do get that he's doing things behind your back, but I don't know that it's another woman. Does he think I'm gonna mess his reputation up? Yeah. Yep. Because if you're committed in a committed relationship, then everyone knows. And also, if you're in a committed relationship, then you can't go out, screwing around with the people. Me, out of all people. Well, it's like him being in a commitment, hon. If he's in commitment, he can't use other people because the community knows he's with you. So it's not necessarily you and that there's something wrong with you. It's the fact of being in a relationship with someone that everyone knows about. And when you're like that, especially a pastor or whatever, everyone knows that, oh, well, he's got a woman. Well, then he can't go out using other people. See what I mean? It's not that there's something wrong with you of why he's not with you. It's all about him. Girl, you dodged a bullet if you get away from him, because it'll only get worse from here. Yeah, I think he's a covert narcissist. I mean, I am not a psychologist by no means, but just from what I'm seeing here, it sounds like he's a covert narcissist. And I did see in the cards that he's covert. He's a weirdo. Yeah. You can see there's all sorts of videos on covert narcissists. Like, watch it. You may see you may see things and be like, oh, God, he did say that, or he did do that, or it'll blow your mind. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, Melody. Covert narcissists are the worst, in my opinion, because they're not out there bragging, carrying on how great they are. They're more of a quiet type, but don't let it fool you. Okay, so, and they're weird too. All right, so Sully, you are up, dear. This is crazy, but you're right. Very quiet and to himself. Yes. Yes. Everybody loves him, thinks he's the nicest guy ever. Just the greatest man on earth. So I've been talking to a guy named Allie. 2 months ago, he ghosted me. Now he's back. Says he was busy with work, school. What's his true thoughts and intentions? I kind of remember this fella. Okay. So, Sully, what are you looking for? Tarot? What are you looking for, hon? Yeah, yeah, I do remember him. It was just very short lived. Tarot for 10 cards? Okay. All right, what is this fella here? Allie? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Or is it Al? Allie, what is his intention, thoughts and intentions towards Sully, please? His true thoughts and intentions towards Sully. What are Allie's true thoughts and intentions towards Sully, please? What are Allie's true thoughts and intentions towards Sully? What are Allie's true thoughts and intentions towards Sully? All right. Got the Emperor, Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the Hangman, Seven of Pentacles, the Empress, okay. Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Swords. Okay, I think this guy is, we've got Emperor and the Empress here, so he's looking for that ultimate woman for him. And I mean, those are his thoughts and intentions towards you. And so he's reached out here. I think he may have even apologized or something about, he wanted to apologize to you. He wants to, I don't know, he wants to show you something. Two of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Well, there's something like not making, I do see that he wants to like reach out to you here, show you something, give you something, apologize to you. He's looking for this ultimate woman, but I just think things are going to be really, really slow here and stagnant. I don't know that he's like, yeah, he did apologize deep down. I think he might have been talking to others, but he denied it. We aren't official though. Yeah, I mean, he did deny it. I think he's going to. It looks like he's just going to kind of drag things along. Yeah, it's very stuck, very slow. Like he's. This is interesting because he is looking for his Empress. But when it comes to things moving forward, I think you'll be disappointed, Sully, because it's like feeling left out and things slow. He may even not talk to you again for periods of time. So should I even waste my time? Well, we got the Three of Swords here as the outcome, which is, as you know, I'm sure you've seen these before on the Tarot channel, Jen. This is like a broken heart. So I think you're going to be disappointed by this guy. Yeah. Like, I mean, you can always see how it goes, right? That's up to you, but I'm just getting very stuck. Like, you just watching, waiting, and nothing's really going anywhere. Everything looks so stuck. Why did he tell you he was busy with work and school? Well, he very well may have been. Actually, I think that's true. Actually, I think he is a student. But that hasn't changed, right? He's still busy with work and school. He's not going to be able to put the time in that you want. Let's put it that way. I think he wants to, but he can't. So I doubt you'll see a whole lot of change. He is in school, but being busy is an excuse to not talk to me. Oh yeah, no doubt. I don't think he gets it. So he did apologize for like ghosting you. It's just things are going to be so slow, hon, and stagnant, and there may be time to hear from him, and where you're going to end up like tired of waiting. I think it could happen again. Kind of feel like an afterthought. Yeah. Um, he likes you here. It's not that he doesn't like you. I don't see that he's going to really put in the effort. And not that the cards say this, but if you're teaching him how to treat you, right? So he's already ghosted you once, didn't talk to you for 2 months. Now he comes back. If you allow him back in your life, you're just saying to him, well, you can treat me like that. You know, you can just ghost me and I'll take you back. I'll still keep talking to you. You know what I'm saying? You're showing him that it's okay to do that. So he'll do it again. Yeah. I'm not saying he's not interested. He's not. I don't think he sees how it made you feel. Like, I don't think he truly understands that. Um, how everything got stuck, you know, is his fault. I see he's apologized and everything, but um, I don't think he truly understands what he's done. And because of that, he's likely to do it again. I mean, you could write it out and see, but it's not that he's not interested, it's the value. Like, he's not valuing you. You know what I mean by that? Like, somebody that values you is not going to ghost you. So that's what I have for you, dear. Doesn't seem like this guy's ready for a real relationship. The way he's acting. All right, dear, what else would you like me to look into? Hi, Dan. What's up? What's Macho's true thoughts and feelings for me? He's a guy I used to talk to. I think he's the one that got away. Okay. Got out of the shower and shaved. Getting yourself ready for the day. Okay, what are Macho's true thoughts and feelings here for Sally, please? Macho's true thoughts and feelings for Sally. Macho's true thoughts and feelings for Sally. doctor next week. I didn't need hobo. So you definitely needed that shave, huh? Okay, one more shuffle here. Queen of Wands, 10 of Cups, 2 of Swords, Page of Wands, the Devil, 7 of Swords, 9 of Cups, King of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and the Moon. Well, I tell you what, there's a lot of like sexual energy, like he's very, very attracted to you, like flirting with you, like the Devil here, like just fire, passion. He really like enjoys your company. But there's things maybe that you couldn't see with him. It looks like he like very much a flirt, like probably complimented you. However, I've got the 7 of Swords here, so there's something deceptive with this person. And the Moon is here. So there's secrets and deception, and the Devil. So, which the Devil, I think there's a lot of like sexual energy and passion here, but something toxic. I'm getting arguments, drama. He's married now and lives far away. Oh, that's the cheating. Okay. So, and he's got the family here. Okay. Okay. So, I think that's probably why that's coming up. So he doesn't have like, I'm just getting more of like an attraction, like flirtation, attraction, hot sex, that kind of stuff here. That, but with the 2 of Swords, okay, that kind of makes sense of why he can't act upon those things. He can't see you. He can't do those things, even though he would desire you. I mean, if he was to act on those, okay, that's where the cheating comes in. Okay. And the drama and the secrets. So I think he does think about you, but it's more like a sexual manner here. And thinks about, he desired you very much. He was happy with you here. He's showing up King of Pentacles. I don't know if he's an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't have to be. But I don't really get like love feelings here. I'm not really getting that. It's probably because he's married here. But he remembers the passion. Just have a little regret. Yeah. He remembers passion, the fire. I know I'm just getting a lot of chemistry. But he could get his ass in a lot of trouble if he acted upon those desires, is what I'm getting. That's how he sees things. He could really get himself in some trouble here. So that must be the deception though. So that just makes me feel like he does think about you though. He does think about you. But he knows he can't act upon those because he's got family here. Or he remembers being very happy with you, is what I'm getting. Liked flirting with you. But then I do get arguments here, so I don't know if you guys end up having arguments or something. And it's almost like, was your relationship secret or something? People didn't know about it, maybe? I don't know. Our families didn't get along. Oh, okay. That must be the arguing and the fighting here. So you guys could have stayed together, but it would have been a secret, which is not good. Well, that sucks that just because your families didn't get along. But I don't know if that caused arguments probably between you guys. Looks like. So that's what I have for you, Sully. All right, dear. Thank you for your donations. I'd say he still thinks about you. You're welcome. Wow. What's growing on with you? Nothing. I was just reading an email from this gal that does events, and I just did an event. She owns a witchy shop, and then she does these events, hosts these events for vendors, and then the public comes. And we just did one last weekend. It was amazing. But she just sent me an email. We've got another one coming up in December, and then hell, she's got the whole schedule out for 2024. There's one in March, one in June, one in September, and one in December. Already got everything all planned out for next year too. Like, okay, cool. So I want to do it again. I had a great time. The amount of people I helped, oh my gosh, the young people. I got a hold of that chick that's supposed to set me up with comedians. You did? What'd she say? Yeah, we just did beta emails back and forth. I'm thinking I'm going to need to charge more for my readings because I charge a lot less than what the other readers are charging, which that probably pisses them off, if you think about it. But I'm used to here on these channels, live like this. I don't know. We just don't charge $35, and stuff like that. Hell, this one lady was charging $60. I was like, good Lord. But, I don't know how long her readings are lasting either. She may be doing a lot more than me, which she probably is. You know what Barham and Bailey used to say? What's that? More nickels and dimes can make you wealthy too. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I can help more people. And these people, they end up tipping. They pay cash and they tip, so I end up getting more money because they tip and stuff. It's a little different than here, which I don't expect tips by no means. But there I got my tip jar out. So it's a little different environment. But yeah. So I don't know. If you get them in at a reasonable rate, they'll happy and come back. Yeah, and that's kind of I may have a different. I think I have a different purpose than a lot of those readers because I was talking to them like they have more of a online presence. Like, I mean, I do too, but my point, I've got my business cards there. I'm giving you a little taste of what I do. I did it's $15. I either do the Lenormand or I do my 10 card tarot. I give you a little taste of what I do. and if you like me, here's my card, come back and do a private reading with me, or you can come to my residence, or you can hire me for a party, or, like, I'm I'm more about networking to get clients, like, um, consistent clients, people that come to you for spiritual guidance on a regular basis. That's what I'm after. I'm trying to establish a client base kind of thing. Uh, and I don't know, that might not be what they're doing. Kind of like a hairdresser. Yeah. Like, this is what I do. And then I hand out my little flyer that I've got about my services that I provide, which, I mean, just amounts to, I do parties and I do private readings. Like, you can do a Zoom with me, or you can come to my business, all that. That's what I'm trying to do. But these people, what they tell me is, the other vendors, like, they have their online stores and then they do events. Like, that's their income. Well, I mean, it's my income too, but I don't know. I just have I think I have a different purpose. I mean, yeah, I'm there to make money, but I'm there more to network. Under 45 crowd will dig the Zoom thing. Yeah, yeah. I had so many young people though. Oh my gosh. I just absolutely love helping these young people. I don't know how many people I was able to, and I'm talking like age, like in their 20s, like, really, gosh, I wish somebody would have told me the things I'm telling people when I was in my 20s. Like, what to watch out for, the red flags of in relationships, that kind of stuff. I had a reading done. I had a gal do a reading for me there, a human design reading. And one of the things she said to me in my reading was, young people really listen to you. I was like, I think you're right on that. My own children won't listen to me, but but other kids will. I guess that's how it goes, though. So, maybe these 2030s can work out stuff before their folks go. Yeah, yeah. It's a whole new ball game now. I think, like, I'm just saying, nobody told me about narcissist, and I mean, I think they should teach this shit in high school. Warn people about the people out there that you can destroy you. Um, and just stuff like that. Always a bummer when you're close to 50 and you lose a parent. Why do you say that? I think any age it sucks to lose your parent. Usually stuff wasn't worked out. Oh, there was no time to know them. Yeah, I mean, I feel you. I don't have either one of my parents. I was, I think I was 27 or 28 when my mom died. And then my dad was like 40. I feel like I know my dad pretty well, though. But I hardly even talked to that man growing up. He was there in the house. I just didn't talk to him. I had my mom. And then after my mom passed away is really when I really started getting closer to my dad. But yeah, there's lots of things I wish my mom would have been here for. I mean, no doubt. Mostly when I was raising my own kids. Like, man, I just wish I had my mom guidance on what to do with these damn kids. These teenagers from hell. My stepdad, my big brother, and my mom last 15 years. You've lost all of them in the last 15 years? I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. I just try to you what am I trying to say here? Loss changes you. It changes you. You're never the same. Um, it's just the way it is. You see things differently. You just really do. Lost my father on 11/11. Oh, interesting. I just try to take everything that's, happened in my life, the negative stuff, and use it to help other people. Because, people say, I know how you feel. Well, you really don't, unless you've been there. You really don't. You know what I mean? Um, Pretty hard on my sister, mom, and Grams. I bet. Yeah, I can't stand people saying shit like that. Well, I know how you feel, and have never lost anybody in their life. It's like, no, yeah, I don't think you do. Especially somebody that's like in your everyday life, right? Hey, Claudia, what's up, girlfriend? If I'm still accepting, yes, I am still accepting, dear. How are you, Miss Beautiful? I'm doing real good, Claudia. Have to check on a friend, try to be back. Okay, Dan, it was good chatting with you, hon. I'm probably not going to be on here too awfully longer.
I'm taking my comforter to the laundromat. I got big plans this afternoon. It won't fit in my washing machine. Just 3 cards here on case feelings. Okay, we can do that. All right, girl, let's take a look here. You working today? All right, case feelings towards Claudia, please. Just at home. Oh, okay. You work from home? Hi, Lorraine. Hi, hon. How are you? I'm good, honey. I'm good. No complaints. Sometimes yeah, sometimes not. Oh, okay. That's nice. You get the best of both worlds. You're working from home today? It's like you get to work at home, but also you get to be around people too. That's nice. All right, case feelings towards Claudia, please. Case feelings towards Claudia. Case feelings towards Claudia. All right, one more. Case feelings towards Claudia. The World, the Hermit, and the Fool. Okay, I think he's feeling like distant silence here. I don't know if he may even live at a distance from you, or maybe it's just the fact of the silence here. So I think he is thinking about you though, but it's like it just feels so quiet, so distant here. Now the Fool's in the outcome, so it's like if he was to reach out to you, which I think he does think about it, it's like it would be a big risk for him. I think he does think about taking that leap of faith and going ahead and going for it here, maybe even traveling towards you. But there's silence. I think he thinks about you quite a bit here with the Hermit card. But knowing that it's so risky to really jump, to come towards you, is like he feels a risk to it. That's what's holding back here. Although I think he wants to. He wants to like travel towards you or come towards you, but like I said, he feels it's risky. It's too. He'd be risking a lot if he did that. So he stays silent. So he stays silent and distant. But no doubt he thinks of you. No doubt about that. I think he thinks of you a lot, actually. So that resonates. Okay, that's what I have for you, dear. Thank you, Claudia, for the donation. You're welcome. Well, guys, let's see. I've been on here almost a couple hours. Almost 2 hours. Lorraine, how you been, hon? You doing better? If you're still here, I hope you're feeling better and getting your mojo back. I'm gonna try to get this dang printer to work. I got it jacked up ever since I changed internet boxes or whatever hotspot. And my printer doesn't work. I think I have to reset it up. Set it up again. Yeah. Oh. Oh, here we go. Okay. I think I just figured it out. Shoot.
Good morning.
Oh, sorry, Lorraine. Did you cancel HelloFresh? Yeah. Well, I mean, not that I may not go back to it, but um, I just kind of wanted to do some eat some things that I used to eat. So I've been doing that. I'm still eating healthy. It's just I'm not getting it from HelloFresh. Matter of fact, I am about ready to eat lunch. Which I made this chicken and rice. It's called Parmesan chicken and rice, I think it was. But I've got all those. I can't hardly not eat healthy. Like, I seriously, like, I was at that event last weekend, and I think it's because I've been eating healthy for so long. Like, this gal, she's a psychic medium. She's a big woman, huge woman. This woman, which I've always thought that you get messages clearer the more organic you eat. Like, your intuition is more clear. You can channel messages more clear the more clean of an eater you are. So that's what keeps me doing it. But this gal, I saw her sitting over there eating her. One day she had, I think it was Sonic. I seen her over there with her cheeseburger, and I'm just like, and I think it might have been tater tots or something, maybe. And it looked gross to me. I think it's because I've been eating healthy for so long that, you get a habit of where sometimes things don't appeal to you like they used to. It's actually a good thing. I mean, if you're trying to make a long-term commitment to eating better, it's kind of nice when that happens, when it's like, huh, that doesn't even look good to me. She was like a few booths away from me. She didn't eat what, like the event coordinator, she provided us with lunch. It's part of the package or whatever. But this woman wouldn't eat it. She wanted her own special stuff from Sonic. And I think she had chicken sandwich one day. I don't know. I was noticing what she was eating over there, though. Because I was just kind of surprised. I was like, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought that more of a healthy eater you are, the more you can receive messages better from spirit. But this gal, she's a psychic medium. She's all sorts of stuff. She's intuitive medical medium, which I'm so glad for that, because I had told her, I was like, I had went and had that wellness scan done. They started telling me I had digestive problems or something, but yet they wouldn't help me with it. They wanted $200, They give you something free, and then they tell you something's wrong with you so they can get money out of you, right? It seems kind of scammy to me. But anyways, this guy, this psychic medium, she said she was also a medical intuitive. She looked at my gut or whatever, and she was like, "No, you're fine. Everything's doing like it's supposed to." I said, I thought it was doing what it's supposed to. I mean, I have healthy bowel movements or whatever." And she told me not to worry about it. My digestion's fine. Heavy metal detox is a good option. You can purchase drops. Heavy metal detox. Now, see, I
I did something when I was down there at that scam place. It was a foot, you put your feet, it's like a foot detox or whatever. And it was so gross. It was like orange and black, or I mean, just nasty, had flakes in it after I was done. And they said it was getting the metals out and the parasites or whatever out of me. I don't know. Maybe it was true. Hell, I don't know. All of it was free, but it was to try to get you to join their membership. That's like $200 a month. And I know these people. I know they're good people. I even did a card reading on it, and it said that she has good intentions. So I don't know, but I'm not paying $200 for that. I was so glad I got medical intuitive, and she told me for free. She's like, "There's nothing wrong with your digestion. Yeah, you could benefit from probiotics, but most people can." But they told me down there, they're like, they did the scan. Then matter of fact, I never did get my email of that scan. I don't know, maybe I did. But you can't read it. Oh, we'll give you this for free. But then you don't know how to read it. And then tell you that your digestion's off. But they won't tell you how to fix it. You got to pay them $200. So it's like, what the fuck is this? Excuse my language, but that's how I felt. Like, so then I can't sleep worrying what's wrong with my digestive system. I'm like, gosh, I feel like I eat healthy. I mean, yeah, I do drink margaritas. I've been getting the skinny margaritas though. Yeah. I'd rather see a doctor and have my insurance pay. I mean, it was holistic medicine is what it is. It's holistic medicine, which I do refer people to holistic medicine when you've been to the doctor a zillion times and they don't know what's wrong with you and they just keep pumping you with more and more medicine. A lot of times your problem is emotional. You know, um, I love margaritas. Well, who don't love a good margarita? I have been getting the skinny margaritas though. They're apparently less calories. So yeah. Yeah, it had me all freaked out, guys. I was like, but they won't tell you how to fix it unless you join the membership. So it kind of sounds like, like psychic scammers, like tell you, oh, you've got this dark entity around you. Um, and you pay me $100, I can clear that from your life, that kind of stuff. Kind of how it felt a little bit. But speaking of that, I did meet a gal at the event who she does like exorcisms or whatever, like gets spirits out of people's homes or whatever. And which I do have people come to me and ask me about that. I'm talking about people in person. And so now I have someone to refer them to. Hey there, Stephen. Hello, dear. Donated for a tarot to Lenormand. Okay. Sounds good. Man, I had a pretzel cheese pizza from Little Caesars with cheese sauce. So she's quit Domino's, but now she's went to Little Caesars. Oh my goodness. You know what? Be happy. That's just be happy. For my cheat day, okay? Okay. Domino's is too addicting. I like them both. I like them both. Okay, so Stephen, I did get your donation. Thank you. What will happen if I give David a second chance and go on a date with him? Okay, let's take a look, hon. David 2. Oh, okay. Oh my. Did you hear what I said? Give David a second chance. I was like, well, whatever. Oh my God, that's hilarious. David 2. Thank you for correcting me. Oh my God. All right, David 2. David 2. I gotcha. I gotcha. Just a chance. This will be the first time. Jeez. That is too funny. All right. Let's see what we got here. What would happen here if Stephen gives David number 2 a chance and goes on a date with him? What could happen? What could happen between them? What could happen? What could happen between them? Second chance and goes on a date with him. You ran into him again last night. Okay. I don't remember this person. Get the High Priestess, 7 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, there's something. Something that he would be keeping from you here. 7 of Swords. Some kind of like lying, cheating. Looks like a karmic here. Could be like a karmic relationship or something, like I don't know. It doesn't look good, Stephen. Do you feel anything off about him? Listen to your gut on this guy. So there's something off about him. Yeah, there's something not quite right. Either he's a liar, he's a cheater, he's a sneaky little thing here. So I'll be careful. Just go with your gut. He's just kind of a flirt, let's say. Okay.
So he could be kind. He's flirting with you, and he's flirting with this one. He's flirting with this one. He's flirting with this one. Like, oh, he may not be faithful. Okay. Okay. What is coming up for me in my love life? Okay. Let's do the fairy for you today.
Hello? Okay. Am I live? Can anybody see me? Okay. Okay. I am so sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell. I was just trying to set up my printer, and I guess, I don't know. Now, Stephen, are you still here? Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. So sorry about that, guys. I did not know that that was going to happen. Blame it on Mercury. Yeah, it's always Mercury retrograde, right? Okay, all right. So let's get back where we were here. Okay. So you want to know what's coming up here in your love life. Okay, what can Stephen expect next here in his love life? What can Stephen expect in his love life? What can Stephen expect next in his love life, please? What can Stephen expect next in his love life? What can Stephen expect next in his love life? What can Stephen expect next in his love life? Oh, shoot. Okay, we have the mice, the clover, tree, the house, the rider, the man, and the woman. Now, see, I used this deck and now I'm confused, but I'm pretty sure this woman here is a man. Here's you, and then here's another man. So it looks like somebody coming to your house. What is this? I think. Let me make sure, but I think there's something about um, I'm getting you being like very like well-grounded sense of ease here. Your comfort and ease is your number one priority. Um, yeah. Someone new comes in and interrupts the life you're used to. So it's something about somebody coming to your home. But now I'm almost wondering if this woman, I should have never used these cards.
I know better. Because now I'm wondering if it's not that woman that's in your house here. I mean, not that you guys are having a love relationship, but that she's got some kind of traditions here that like she doesn't really take any kind of rule. Like there's not really any rules about people coming over or anything like that. She's kind of like happy-go-lucky here. I feel like somebody's coming over. Okay. You're already inviting people over. It's not really that you invited people. It's like somebody's coming over. Like you're able to see the small joys of life, even though, you're trying to heal here. You're very easygoing. I don't know, Steven. I got somebody's sneaky, dishonest approach. I think it may be that David too. I'm getting a sneaky approach here. Sneaky or dishonest approach. You know what? This is confusing me too much. I'm gonna use your usual deck because the man and the woman's got me all confused. All right, forgive me. I mean, I still think what I said. I mean, I still think is valid. Okay, what can Steven expect next in his love life? What can Steven expect next in his love life? What can Steven expect? It would make sense. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna do another one here. What can Steven expect next in his love life? What can Steven expect next in his love life? What can Steven expect next in his love life? We got the bouquet, the key, cross, the mice, coffin, the anchor, and the bear. What the heck is this? Okay.
I've got you like struggling against some dominant influence here. Um, Dominant partner puts stress on you. So it's like somebody's very pushy, I guess. Maybe even I don't have a man or a woman here, so maybe it's that's David too. Somebody's kind of pushy, um, and dominant on you, and yeah, um, I do see you kind of like you're trying to put an end to a draining, unhealthy situation, or it maybe even be David that it's still kind of showing you in this like you're trying to put it into a draining, unhealthy situation, but you're using unhealthy grieving strategies to do so, which could be dating, dating too soon. I don't know. I've got unhealthy grieving strategies. Like a lot of times we use someone else to distract us from thinking about a heartbreak or something like that. I'm not saying the cards are saying that. I'm just trying to think of because it's just saying unhealthy grieving strategies. So the dominant influence could be David, old David. Shoot, the other reading was better, wasn't it? Um, yeah, I do see you like you're opening your door to other people. Um, and I'm getting that there is some kind of visit or social situation, an imminent visit or social situation. And you're trying to have like a healthy social life. You you're out there trying to like flatter people, being nice to people. It's honest though. Um, I am getting a welcome visitor, but this visitor though is kind of dominant, so be careful. I think so, yeah, to open one's doors to others. I think somebody's coming over, huh? Yeah, I think somebody's coming over. Can I donate one more? Yeah, yeah, you can. So that's what I have for you, Stephen. I don't know who this person is. I think you're going to open your door to someone else, flatter them, flirt with them, but you may not be quite ready. And they're kind of sneaky. I don't know. All right, Stephen, keep me updated on that. I forgot what all you donated for. Oh, I think that's it, isn't it? Did, did we do two Lenormands? Wait a minute. No, you still have another. No, you still have another Lenormand. Yeah, you still have another Lenormand. And then Sully. What can I expect from David? Okay. David won. Thank you for clarifying that. Okay, so what can David expect? Or what can David expect? What can Stephen expect from David, if anything? David won. What can Stephen expect next from David here? What can he expect? His next actions. What can Stephen expect from him? What can Stephen expect from him? What can Stephen expect from him? What can Stephen expect from David? All right, we got the tree, the side, the sun, tower, the rider, the book, the key. I'm getting no contact. The side and the tower, it's like cutting off contact. It's like he's trying to sweep stuff under the carpet, like trying to behave as if nothing happened. I don't know how long this will last, but I am seeing no contact. Yeah, he's like putting up emotional defense against anything that's difficult. So I don't think he's really saying anything. I'm actually getting to block someone's advances. So I think even if you were to reach out right now, he may not respond because he's putting up emotional defense here. He doesn't want anyone interfering, meddling. This is the truth. This is the truth. I want to prove the truth. To prove the truth. An obvious truth. So I don't know if his spirit's trying to say this is the truth. He's like trying, like sweeping things under the carpet, like, oh, this stuff didn't happen, or trying to act like things aren't bad, or the things didn't happen this way. He's like, he's like cutting off anything that is not conducive to his happiness. That's how he feels. So I don't think there's anything here.
He like thinks it's rational to not talk at this point. He's trying to react calm here to this painful experience. Something that's he's been doing to his body is taking its toll on his body. So I wonder if that's that drug stuff. He's like damaging his health here. Yeah, he's like, his energy level is like all jacked up. He may even get sick. I'm showing something about the flu. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure the side and yeah, to cut others off emotionally, no more contact. A very unemotional, clear, rational act or decision. He thinks it's rational to discontinue something. I do see loneliness here. He's lost his pride, his dignity. So that's why he's not really saying anything, because he's trying to act with dignity to this hurt. So I don't know. I don't see anything, Stephen. At least not soon. Like he's trying to. It's like he's just like hurting himself right now, and not talking to you, and like destroying his health is what I'm getting. It's probably those drugs, the drugs he's doing. So that's what I have for you, Stephen. Yeah, I wouldn't reach out at all. I mean, I think you should block them, but that's just me. But I tell everybody that when it comes to narcissists, block them. They will do no. Okay, so Sully. Guys, I think this is going to be last reading, okay? Just reading here for Sully. Hold on, phone gonna die. Okay, hon. Well, I'll say last call for donations. If anybody else wants to donate, if anybody has any more you'd like to, this is last call. And then I'll be closing donations. Grab the charger. All right. What are Phil's current thoughts and feelings about me? No contact. Okay.
All right. Phil's current thoughts and feelings about Sully, please. Phil's current thoughts and feelings about Sully. Phil's current thoughts and feelings about Sully. Phil's current thoughts and feelings about Sully. Phil's current thoughts and Five of Cups, Six of Wands, the World, the Tower, the Moon, Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, King of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Okay, there is an overall energy of sadness here with the Five of Cups. And I know we've got this for him before. And you're like, I can't believe he's sad, but it's showing up again. There is a sense of sadness when he thinks of you, and like just what went down here with the Tower. Like something happened here which just came like out of the blue here that caused somebody to leave here. There were secrets. I don't know if it was him, but somebody wasn't holding, or was holding back here. Maybe wasn't telling the whole truth here. There's definitely secrets here. I don't know if there was lies, but there was something not being told. Lies by omission. Meaning not coming right out and saying it, but not telling what's going on. His actions ended things, and he knows that. I think he feels you guys are at a distance. That could actually be physical distance. Like when it comes to having some kind of success here with commitment or long term, that's when everything kind of went to shit. Like he knows he disappointed you. I think it was some kind of information. You learned some information, or he learned some information that like is where the sadness. It's like he's sad that you. It's gonna sound bad, but I think that's what I'm getting here. He's sad that you found out, that you got the information. I don't know if it was the secret here that you found out, but it's like some information. You gave him some information, or you learned some information, and that's where the sadness comes in. I feel it has to do with some kind of commitment, or his actions when it comes to commitment. Somebody spoke up here and somebody left. And
really his whole thing about the sadness. I How do I put it? He's sad he got caught. So he's basically just mad he got caught. Yeah, Sully, I think so. There is a sadness here that this information got out about. I think it's something to do with commitment, not actually about losing me. I'm not positive on that. Thank you, Stephen. You'll be next time. Um, and the only reason I'm saying that is because we have the Five of Cups here with the Page of Pentacles. So the sadness is right here with information being learned about, I don't know, where he's paying his attention, where for the long term, where his attention's going. I don't know, Sully. I don't want to say that. I mean, I think this guy does miss you. I don't want to say it's just because of that. I think he does miss you because we do have the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. But he is upset that he was caught. Yeah. We didn't see eye to eye because I wanted commitment and he didn't. Yeah. It's his actions that caused the tower, that caused the destruction. And it was because, what I'm getting is because he was withholding information from you. And then you found out the information. And that's when the loss came in. He thinks about you, yes. He is disappointed things didn't work out. But overall, it's very clear. I mean, it's his actions. He knows it was his fault. So if he ever tried to blame you or anything, that's bullshit. I mean, I don't know if he did, but I'm just saying he knows it's his fault. And with the world here, I don't know, there's something about a distance. Travel, maybe, or maybe it's just the fact that he doesn't live close to you. I'm not sure, but yeah, okay, that's what the strength card means. Oh, yeah, sure. The strength card, that's why I'm reading these two together. The strength card to me is like holding back, not speaking out. And it's here with the moon. So that's showing me, because the moon is about secrets. So it's showing me he didn't tell you about secrets. He held back. He didn't tell you. He hid stuff from you. There was things he didn't tell you. And so he thinks about that. We live in the same city, but he travels for work. I don't know if he moved away. Well, he created the distance between you. He did it. He knows it. And that's what he thinks about when he thinks about you. Feelings, I'm not getting, I'm not getting any love cards. I'm not really getting any feeling. This is more like what he's thinking about. The only real feelings I get is, yeah, some sadness. And I would say that there's times he misses you. I don't know if you guys were together for quite a while. I am getting, it just came to me, he does miss the attention you gave him a few years on and off. Yeah. I mean, he liked that attention you gave him, so I think he does miss that as well. This on him, hon. This is on him. He did this. And he knows it. So I don't care what he said or what I'm not saying I don't care. I'm just saying if he ever tried to make it sound like it wasn't him or he didn't do anything wrong or anything, doesn't sound like any regrets. No, I do not get regrets, hon. I think he regrets being caught, but I don't get any regrets, my dear. It's not showing up here. Yeah, he did try to shift blame. See, he knows he did wrong. He knows it. It was his actions that caused the destruction of your all's connection. I think he doesn't sound like he has any feelings for me. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really see anything there, Sully. I'm sorry, dear. Thank you, hon. I didn't even really see much cups at all. I don't think I've seen cups at all, actually. Cups would be like the feelings. Besides the 5 of cups, we did have that, which is the loss. But okay. Okay, Stephen, you said you wanted a tarot and Lenormand. Okay, go ahead and post your first question, whichever one you'd like first. I just feel like there is not enough light here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It just seems so dark. Stephen, are you here? Tarot, does David miss me at all? Aw. All right, let's see what we have here. Does David miss Stephen at all? Does David miss Stephen at all? Stephen, Stephen. Ace of Wands, the Emperor, Ace of Pentacles. Well, I would say these cards are all yes cards. The Emperor in the center, that's his controlling manner. Yes, I think it's that he wants to control, okay? So, I think he misses you. He misses what you can give him, like financially. And then also with the Ace of Wands, he misses like that passionate. That's like my sexual card. So I think he misses like the passion he has for you. But with the Emperor here in the center, it's all centered around control, though. But to answer your question, I would say yes. Hi, Gabrielle. Hello, dear. I think he thinks you're out there doing new things, though. Looking for new opportunities as well. Okay. All right, and you're Lenormand. You think I should have tried to work with him since we saw he had a change of heart and some reads about the eviction? Do I think you should have? Well, Stephen, it's, my opinion is just my opinion, not really coming from spirit, but just with, no, I would say no. I mean, the way he treated you, Stephen, if you would have tried to work with him, he's going to think, well, I can treat Stephen like total shit, and he's fine with it. He just would have, yeah, he would have just kept, yes, it would have got worse. Because all that shows him is Stephen's a doormat. I can walk all over Stephen. I can treat him badly, then he forgives me, so I can treat him badly again. He's going to forgive me. Yeah. Yeah. The only reason he probably had that change of heart is because you left. Had you tried to stay and work with him, you did that before. Yeah, that's why that lesson keeps being shoved in your face, Stephen, because you got to learn that you can't do that. I know you told me about somebody else before that you've been through kind of similar, may even worse. Oh, you saw that before we left? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you were packing up your stuff, though. It looked very much like you were leaving. Which, well, you were, but... So just know, like, in the future, when you see this kind of crap, see those red flags, like, don't give them second chances. That's all you really can do from here. Just take it as lesson learned. Well, you know, the universe is going to keep throwing that in your face if you don't learn your lesson. You're just being a different person. I think you had mentioned something about somebody you were with that like punched you in the face or something, and then you know, and then you got David. I mean, I don't really know all the situation, but it just sounds like you're just getting that same person. You got to heal yourself, or you're just going to end up with the same kind of person. I suggest taking time off from dating, like months. But that's just me, you know. Because you've been through hell, Stephen. You got to recover from all this, like your health. But it's not my life either, you know. So I will, whatever you choose to do, I will not judge you, not one bit whatsoever. All right, let's take a look here. With David, what will your relationship be like at the end of the year? Okay, so what kind of relationship? Will Stephen and David have at the end of the year? Because I don't know, Stephen, if maybe you're an empath. I'm not sure. You know, I don't know. You probably are. You know, like you have empathy for people, compassion, kindness. And David lacks those things. The things that matter. You know? All right, let's see here. What will Stephen and David's relationship be like by the end of the year? What will their relationship be like by the end of the year? What will their relationship be like by the end of the year? What will their relationship be like at the end of the year? What will David and Stephen's relationship be like by the end of the year? What will Stephen and David's relationship be like by the end of the year? All right, we have the stork, the letter, the clover, the whips, the coffin, the man, that is David, and the bear. Okay, I do see some communication here. Like you guys having a conversation. But I see you letting it go. Like you're moving on from him. I see you moving on from him. By then, I see you letting an argument go. So I don't know if you guys have a conversation here to where you decide to. I do see like an opportunity to make amends, and like you let the conflict go, the argument go. But I also see you letting him go, like moving on from a loss. Um, so Esmer, this is actually going to be my last reading, hun. I've closed the donations. I'll be back tomorrow, though. So let me look here. So I don't know. You're like, you are speaking up. You are protecting yourself against violence or aggression. Um, and I see you just letting go here. However, I do feel like there's going to be a conversation, though. There's an opportunity, at least. Yeah, there's a chance here. There's, um, so I don't know. He may try to, I'm thinking he may try to dominate you again, but you're like making light of it. Like, nope, you can't dominate me anymore. Um, it's like you're speaking up against domination. And I see you letting it go. But like I said, I think there's conversation. I'm going to get the exact wording, but okay. The transforming power of letting go. End of a process. Something takes a long time to end. Something is already in the process of ending. There's nothing we can do to stop it. We can only go along and prepare. It's not going to be easy. I do see you're going to experience some grief, some loss. I don't know. There is a possibility here that he could come to you and say that he changed his mind. and you're going to let the argument go or whatever, but I don't think by then you're feeling better and you don't want to have that kind of dominance in your life. So, yeah. I don't get notifications when you get on and it's set to on. Make sure it's set to all, Esmer. Make sure it's set to all, honey. Because I think there's 2 choices. So double check and make sure it's set to all. But you're not the only person that tells me that, so I don't know what the heck. It makes sense? Okay. Yeah, I think you're like, I'm gonna let this go. I mean, you may not feel that way today, but you're gonna get better and better as time goes on and you're not having that contact with him. You already feel better and more grounded. Good. And you will continue to get better and better and more healthy. And yeah, I bet people will even tell you, they'll be like, Steven, man, what's going on with you? You know, they'll be able to tell that you just look better. They might not know what's going on, but he sucks your life for exactly. So he's probably going to come back around. They call that the Hoover. People are already telling you that. See, there you go. That's your confirmation that you did the right thing. So that's kind of how I see things playing out here. Of course, keep me updated, but it's like you're standing up against violence and aggression. Now, I don't know if he was violent or aggressive, but I know he was abusive. So like you're standing up against abuse. Like, nope. Look, I forgive you, but no, I'm not doing this. So that's what I have for you, my dear. He's an aggressive person. Yeah. And it's like you've been walking on eggshells, Stephen. I don't know if you felt like that, or if you know what I mean, but it's like you've been walking on eggshells for months, maybe even years. Hell, I don't know when all this started, but it screws with your health, you know. So you're just going up from here, Stephen. All right, thank you, dear. Yeah, so you got nowhere to go but up. All right, thank you, dear. And anyone else, I am going to be hopping off out of here, but have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.